Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, today is wash day. You see this hair. Yeah, we're washing today. I'm redoing my Flexi rods and I'm gonna show you how, because everybody's like, how do you get your curls like that? How do you get your hair to look like that? I don't really do wash and goes that much anymore, just because they don't last me very long. Like, I'll do a wash and go and it probably only lasts me like a cool 4 or 5 days, and then it just start looking a mess. Flexi rods can last me 1.5, almost up to 2 weeks. This is a full day's work, sometimes 2 days work, because the Flexi rods take a while for them to set because I do them on wet hair. I will take a day and a half of going through this so I don't have to touch my hair for another week and a half. Before I get into the washing and everything, I always put some type of oil in my hair. I'm gonna detangle and then we're gonna oil up. I'll let it sit for a bit, and then we'll come back and hit the shower. So my hair is all detangled and ready to go. When it comes to hair oils and what I usually do, the Mielle rosemary oil, I usually do this the night before. I'll put it all through my scalp. Well, I'll go in with some hair milk and then I'll kind of put that all the way down the hair shaft, and then the castor oil I'll usually put all over my ends, and that's usually kind of what I do. But I've been seeing this amla oil all over social media, and I guess this is just really good for helping with hair growth. They massage it into their scalp and then they just kind of put it all over the hair shaft. My hair is all oiled up, pinned back, and I'm gonna leave this in for probably an hour or so. I'm just gonna go make breakfast, start cleaning up a little bit, and then I'll be back to wash it all out. Okay, so after putting on this oil, I went and watched just a few more videos. The South Asian girlies were like, this is not authentic, it's just mixed with a whole bunch of other oils, and they recommend some other ones, so I'll keep you updated on that. So for the time being, I'm gonna just go back to my roots until I get the authentic amla oil. Rosemary up my scalp, and then put my castor oil on and stuff. So. So I want to do a quick voiceover for this portion of the video. What I do is I section my hair out into 4 separate sections and make sure it's nice and detangled. Then I'll go in with a leave-in conditioner, a styling cream, and then I'll finish off with some oil. And I'll do this to all 4 sections. So make sure it's nice and pinned up and there's moisture in it. Otherwise my hair will dry down extremely fast. Then after this, I'll start doing the flexi rod. So I go in with some hair mousse. Start by wrapping the bottom part first and then overlapping and then twisting it up. And then you will see me twist a couple times just to kind of tighten the hair, especially at the root, because I don't like when my roots are all fluffy. I'll show you close up. First, wrap the base going upward, and then you're gonna overlap your hair. And this will help keep it in place and not unravel. Ravel it up, I'll do a couple of turns. And then when I get to the root, I'll go ahead and twist it again, and this will keep my roots nice and tight. So this is what I'm currently looking like, and I'm just gonna let them dry. I have a hair dryer that I sometimes sit under, but it's still like pretty early in the day. So for now, I'm just gonna let them air dry. I have more cleaning and stuff to do around the apartment, so I'm not gonna touch it. Most likely, probably won't take these out until tomorrow. I'll check back in and we'll go from there. Good morning. Okay, so it is the next day. I did end up sleeping in the flexi rods just because they weren't fully dry last night, so I didn't want to take them out. All I do is I twist them so they're all facing up, and then I can put my bonnet on, and then I sleep pretty well. Before I could not figure out how to sleep in these things, but I just make sure they're all pointing up, and I kind of loosen them a little bit so they're not tight at the root, you know, pulling my dang hair out. So that's why they're all like facing up. What I'm gonna do is start unraveling them, and yeah, you just open them up and then twist it on out, just like that. Just coil it out. Everything's all bunched together. I'm gonna just go in with some argan oil and just kind of put this all over my hair. This will kind of help with the frizz as I start to take them down. But I don't mind a little frizz. I've seen some ladies take out their flexi rods like on TikTok and stuff, and then people are just pulling them apart. They're just pulling them apart. Your hair's not gonna last if you do that. So let me try to show you one up close. You need to figure out which direction your hair is curling in. So my hair is curling this way. Like if I go to retwist, it's going this way. So that is the way I'm going to, as I pull it apart, I'm gonna twist it back that way, and it'll help with some frizz. So as you separate, your hair will start to naturally separate. So don't force it. Like you'll see them start to like just kind of naturally clump up together. But as you separate it, make sure you twist it back the way the curl wants to go. If you just start pulling them apart, they're just gonna be extremely frizzy. So you're just kind of like retwisting them. Separate and then twist it again. This is what I'm currently looking like with half of my hair separated and the other half not. So you see these are all tight. Now, the more you separate it, the bigger your hair will get. Also, the curls are pretty tight right now, so throughout the week they'll start to fall, but I like it here. I like the way it sits here. Everything is like really shiny and bouncy, and this just means it's just gonna last super long. When they're tight like this and not as full, my hair is gonna last a long time. But yeah, let me go ahead and separate the other side. This is what we're working with. Also, I did want to mention, I do all of my Flexi rods the same direction. So all of them, I twist the same direction. And what happens is when I go to bed, when I wear my bonnet, all I do is just a little pineapple and I'll put my bonnet on. They start to reclump, start to literally fuse back into like those little chunky spirals. And I feel like it helps preserve them more. So every morning when I wake up, I do have to separate them again. Not as much as I do with this, but they do start to like join each other like this when I go to sleep. And so I have to go in and separate it more. If I was like going out, if this is my hair for the day, like I had an event or going out and about, I would separate these way more. I might pick the root a little bit and just kind of really fluff her up, but I'm just chilling at the house and I'm not going anywhere. So the less I mess with it, the longer it's gonna last. I'm gonna leave this here and then I'll probably come back and show you guys when I'm all like done up and made up and cute and stuff. Right, I'm back to close out this video. This is my hair. Actually been a couple days since I shot this video. So this is like 2 or 3 day old hair and it's still super defined, super shiny and bouncy. It's starting to get a little bit more volume. It will start to get bigger and bigger, especially at my roots because obviously I do work out. All I do is put like my hair in a pineapple with the satin scrunchie and then I tie just regular tight sweatband or anything super tight around my edges, but the edges do start to kind of wear out a little bit, but all it does is just give more volume. My hair falls on my face anyway, so you never see my roots, but the fluffier my roots get, the bigger my hair gets. I do this probably twice a month, maybe 2 times a month, and then I get my hair trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks. And when I get my hair trimmed, I get a silk press. And then I go back to wearing my hair curly. And then at nighttime, of course, I wear a satin bonnet. And then I'll use this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair hair oil. And I'll put this in my hair maybe once, maybe twice. And then when I wear my satin bonnet, and then when I wake up, my hair just still feels super, super soft and shiny. Yeah, that's a wrap. I know this video was super short, but that's kind of just pretty much what I do with my hair. I do the same thing twice a month. And same with the whole wash routine and all of that. If you have any questions, leave them down below and check the description box. I'll list every single product, hairbrush, all that. And I will see you guys in the next video.